I've played a lot of Minecraft parkour. It may not be much of a movement game, but the controls are simple enough to where every jump still feels satisfying. Now, in my long parkour journey, I've seen just about everything, so here's 5 parkour mistakes you can avoid to improve your levels. In my mind, there are 3 attributes to watch out for when making Minecraft parkour: flow, aesthetics, and balance. I like moving quickly jump to jump. A break in flow is something that causes me to stop, either because I need to set up another jump or the layout is so confusing I don't know where to go and have to slow down. In terms of balance, the same jump over and over again is hardly a level, and you can't just be doing a bunch of normal jumps and all of a sudden force the player to do a triple, no momentum, ceiling bounce Neo Super Duper Deluxe Mega Mode Edition 2. It just doesn't make sense. An aesthetic should be obvious. If your level looks good and is keeping clarity on where to go, it's going to add a lot more to your level than you think. In no particular order, here's jump number 1. No surprises here, but it's this thing. It's the easiest structure in the game to make and the laziest way to make it jumpable. I mean, there are some pretty cool variations, like glass panes or iron bars, maybe even some end rods to make it pretty interesting and difficult. But in general, if you can avoid the structure and try to spice it up, you'll be seeing a lot more creative ways to get a player up. Sorry for the ladder bias, everyone, but let's continue to converse about the configuration consisting of climbing clapboard. These are called 50-50 ladders. They can feel pretty random, and generally when you fall, you aren't really at fault, but mostly they're lazy. Here's a little sneak peek in what the creator's thinking when they place one. They thought this was too easy or lazy, so they just modified it like this. If nothing else, it kills the flow. For this next one, let's order off the creative menu, shall we? Yeah, I'll take one of everything, please. That diamond block's gonna be expensive. Let's inhale it and barf it all over the level. Why not? It's balanced. There's loads of gimmicky jumps. Haven't you ever wanted to jump from a flower pot to enchantment table to water to anvil to candle to player head to lantern to chain to glass pane to piston head? You get the point. It's making my head spin. Not only does it look abysmal, it often makes you stop before every jump to try to figure out what the hell's going on. Bit of a shorter one for number 4. Single floating block, the number 1 thing that can kill your level aesthetically. At least slap one of these on there, right? Do something. Seriously though, if you can snip out single floating blocks in your level, it'll look way better. The last one, number 5, I'm gonna clump these last 2 together. They're both quality of life, but if you encounter both at the same time, it'll make you want to pull your hair out, I guarantee. Firstly, long resets, something like falling and having to walk 10 seconds and then climb a 20-second ladder all the way up in complete silence. That's when you get to hear your own thoughts, and I don't like that. And lastly, the overuse of barrier blocks, especially in misleading ways. You love going for a jump and just BAM! Like a dog into a screen door, dude. Now I understand you don't want your level to be cheesable, who does, but at least try to block the cheese naturally or visibly. And if you really just have to use a barrier block, at least make it extremely obvious that you can't jump there or you really shouldn't anyway. And those are 5 parkour mistakes that you can keep in mind to improve your level's quality. Keep in mind the big 3, flow, aesthetics, and balance. If you've got anything else to add or have something that you hate seeing in courses Minecraft or not, I'd love to hear them. Until next time.